y'all laughing at this dude, right? Everybody getting a good little laugh. But you laughing, and a lot of y'all look like this in the gym. Think about it. If you saw this dude in the street in his normal clothes, you didn't know who he was, never seen his video, you never seen any of his videos, would you think that he worked out? Would you think that he trained? Would you think that this is a guy who frequents the gym? Your answer would probably be no. He kind of looks like an average guy. And a lot of you look like average guys, which is nothing wrong with that. But if your goal is to look bigger, you got to stop doing what this guy's doing. You think that more weight equals more muscle. If you look at the video, you can see he's loading up the rack with weight, using terrible form, and he's 2 reps from injuring his back. If your goal is to get bigger, if your goal is to build muscle, you need to realize that you can't take the bench press to the beach with you. You can't take the weight to the pool. You cannot take any of this. You can't take your deadlift. You can't take your squat. You can't take the racks. You can't take anything to the beach with you. You need to be focusing on using lighter weight, manageable weight, and stop thinking about the amount of weight on the rack. That's far less important than technique. Technique is far more important than the amount of weight on the rack. It's what you do with the weight on the rack that determines if you're going to get bigger and stronger. You can lift the whole freaking gym, but if you're doing it wrong, if you're doing it poorly, you're definitely going to get injured. Secondly, you're not going to get any bigger. You're not going to be working the muscle that you intend on working. I said this before. I've seen 2 guys snap their knees backwards because they were using weight that was too heavy and their technique was trash. Imagine having 700 pounds crashing down on your knees. You're cooked. You got to ask yourself, do I want to impress people with the amount of weight that I'm lifting incorrectly? Or do I want to actually be proud of my physique? All the swole guys you see in the gym, they don't lift like this. Have you not noticed that? They might be strong, they might be lifting a heavy weight, but they worked up to that. They worked to be able to lift heavy weight with proper technique. You need to work to get to that point. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time and you're going to get injured. And this is the point in the video where you follow me for more tips, because I've been giving them out left and right and you still haven't followed me. What's your problem, bro?